Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and this is going to be a bit of a Black Friday guide for people looking to buy some fitness equipment. I'll leave links for all of this below. Yes, it's from the Amazon referral program. It does not change your price at all. It does help out the channel. And if you find these things in other places, in a yard sale, used, secondhand, I mean, great. All of the things I'll be going through I've used for a long time, and I'll just tell you what has worked for me, some of the mistakes you probably want to avoid, and some of the things that, yeah, it does make a lot of sense to have them and use them, of course. What's the point if not? But let's start with the elliptical trainer. This is something I've used for many years now. I like these things better because it's not like in a treadmill where your knees are getting a little bit more impact. Elliptic trainers are great. All of this crap, avoid all of this like hell. None of this is worth anything. I'm actually surprised by some of the prices of this junk that is terrible. No, you need something a lot more like this, right, along these lines. And what you want to avoid is a very small flywheel. You want to have a decent amount of weight. I definitely want a little bit more of a better review than this. Let's see if I find anything a little bit more decent here. So yeah, it's gonna look, and there you go. You see the size of the wheel, and the reviews are already looking a little bit better. I saw one that was quite nicer than these, and the price was not all that different. Let me see if I find it now. Again, I'll leave links for all of this below in the description if you want to get it, but just using the advice that I use here, apply it to whatever it is you have. This is the best one. This is the most solid one for $3.99, and this is gonna be at a nice discount there from Black Friday. If you find one of these things used, even better. Good brand. Nordic Track, I think is the one. I think is a good brand. But anything solid, I mean, this looks so similar, but the size of this thing, the wheel and the weight of the wheel, that's what makes these things better or not. If it's just too small, and you do find lots of these that have a very small flywheel, that's not what you want to have. So it's not saying here, oh, this is magnetic, quite magnetic. Well, yeah, they are. So yeah, smaller ones, larger ones, like that one. How much is this one? $600. Yeah, they can get a bit more expensive, and apparently they do sell them out quite a bit, because this one is the only one they have. Alright, what about the other ones? Okay, got glitching all there. Yeah, these things, absolutely no go. Just forget about these. You don't have the stability, you don't have the size. This is just a little mechanical little gadget, but you don't have the size of the wheel that gives you more proper resistance. Oh, so this is another one. Alright. So, but I don't have the weight capacity of the person that's like standing on this thing, like 400 pounds. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Then you have the length. The longer it is, the more of a stride you have going in. These things, no, just no, stay away. This one, yeah, this definitely looks a lot more like it. And you could go with bigger ones. You know, if you're a taller guy and you want to have the longer stride, maybe something like this. Sitting down, no, absolutely not. Let's move to the next thing. This is something I've incorporated more recently, but I do like it a lot. The rowing machines. It is a super complete exercise. I can't recommend it enough. There's some expensive, fancy things here. The Concept 2, I think it is. That is like $1,000. There it is, Concept 2. There it is, exactly what I just said. So this is the fancy pants Concept 2, right? This is what you find in the good gyms. It is good, but it is $1,200, right? If you can spare that kind of money, yeah, sure. Concept 2 is super solid. It even has a good resale value. So if you want to find it in secondhand market, yeah, Concept 2, you will probably find some of those around. And they're good. Now you have two types of rowing machine. The air ones, like the Concept 2, this one here. Then you have the water ones. And this one kind of looks like a knockoff of a fancier brand name one. I don't know if I would trust this one. Um, doesn't seem to have a heck of a lot of reviews. You could go with, yeah, this maybe looks a little bit better, but it's not just about the way it looks, it's about how solid the thing is. I like having solid reviews. And for example, this one that I was looking at before, this is magnetic, right? I haven't used a magnetic one much, and when I use it, I didn't like it. I'd rather have the air one, which is basically like a big fan, or even better, the water rowing machine. The water rowing machine, I just think it feels a lot more natural, and the price is definitely okay. You have to fill it up with water. You have to make sure it's not going bad or algae or stuff like that. So you replace the water once in a while. It could go months, and there's a little bit of maintenance. Maybe the concept too is better in terms of minimal maintenance. I like the water stuff not only because of the price, which is considerably less, and now with the discount even more so. But a solid water rowing machine, it just feels more natural. The resistance that you do, the sound is more pleasant than the fan of the air one. So yeah, those are the options. And kettlebells, I did a video recently about the kettlebells. I love them. I just think, yeah, usually you see one in the background because I have them around. I use them quite a bit. You're not going to the gym. You're not spending a lot of time. It is literally at times just 5 minutes of having some movement going on, and that's it. Starting, I would have to go with a 16 kilogram, so 35 pound weight. This is good for swinging and some of those Russian press things and Turkish get-ups and so on. Yeah, I would go with these two. 10 kilograms, 22 pounds, and 35 pounds. You could go with a 40 pound, but the 40 pounder is okay. Maybe it's kind of pushing it a little bit. But this one, the 10 kilogram one, what is it? 9? No, not that one. Like 8. 8 is the one that's the little red one I have. That's 8 kilograms. Sometimes it feels a little bit light. I would rather have it in 10 kilograms. If you want to start like with a lower weight, go with the 8 kilogram ones, and the 10 would be the one I'd rather have right now. I don't have the 10 one, I have the 8 one. It is true that even with a lighter one, you still can put a lot more speed. You know what? Forget what I just said. Go with the 8 kilogram one, 18 pounds instead of the 22 pounds. Because why? Because this allows you to do a lot more exercises that require less weight. And when you want to do something that you'd rather have a little bit more weight and force, then it's just a matter of adding a little bit more speed in the movement, a little bit more swing, and that will do it. With these two, with the 35 pound and the 18 pound, you have already enough to get 90% of the things that you want to get done. Do you want to buy a couple of these and do a bilateral on both sides? Sure, go with that. You can have that, right? You can do that. There's exercises in which you need both of them, right? And it's usually going to be on the lighter ones. You're not going to be doing 40-pound kettlebells on each side and going crazy with it unless you are very much into it. But most exercises, one, you can get around with. You will be just fine with one. Switching hands, dexterity, coordination, even things that you would not even be doing if you had one on each hand. So with these two, I would be pretty happy, and you have a good variety of exercises to do. Finally, last one, simple bench press, bench set machine, something like this. Really nothing to it. Comes with these dorky little dumbbells. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, but yeah, you do have the bench, and you add weight as you feel is adequate. But that's it, guys. Just the quick run. Whatever you end up buying here on Amazon in the links, certainly appreciate it. But if you find it in like yard sale or something like that, which often you do, especially workout equipment, if you drive around, you for sure will see a garage sale or yard sale of some kind in which they're trying to get rid of this stuff, and you can get it for a lot less. Folks, see you next time. Take care.